Ever since I was a kid, I've always wondered what life after death was like. One day, my wondering almost became reality. I fell off a wall and on impact, I seen myself lying there. So in 2005, I created a group of paranormal investigators. We set out on a journey to capture and document all things paranormal. These are our paranormal case files. On this episode of Paranormal Case Files, P.P.I, the team travels to Troy, New York to investigate the IrishMist. Will they discover the entity that opens and closes the doors while the owner is there by himself? Or will they discover something new? Stay tuned to find out on this episode of Paranormal Case Files of P.P.I.
Back, yeah.
But I could feel it, yeah, up my back.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Mara from P.P.I Paranormal Investigators, and I'm here with Don and at the IrishMist in Troy, New York. How you doing, Jim?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Are you the current owner?
I am.
You are, okay. About how long have you been here? Have you owned this facility?
I bought the building in December of 2000, and I opened my restaurant in July of 2001.
Sure is a lovely and very big place. So, can you give us a little history about what this building used to be in its time, in its prime time?
The building dates back to 1845. It was the home of Empire Stove Works. They were second largest parlor stove manufacturer in the Northeast, second only to Burden Iron Works, which was located a half mile south of where we're located now. They were in business and in operation here until about 1914, when a fire destroyed a good chunk of the building and forced them to close. The building sat vacant for a couple of years, and then it was purchased by Lindy's Hardware. They were already in operation. They started business in 1901 in the north central part of Troy, and they moved here again about 1917, somewhere in there. And they remained in operation in this location until 1999, when they closed for retirement. The building sat vacant for about a year, a little more than a year, and then that's when we purchased it and transformed it to its current status.
Okay. So, what year did you say the building was here?
1845 it was constructed.
That's a good long time. All the time that you've been here, I'm sure you've been on all the floors. Have you noticed anything odd or anything that you just couldn't really explain happen?
During the daytime, I've been here where I'll be sitting in the bar area. The restaurant will be closed and locked up, and I've had doors open and close. We used to have a motion sensor light in the kitchen, and I would take my dogs out at 4 o'clock in the morning. No one would be inside the building. They would start barking, and then the light would be going on and off inside the restaurant, which was virtually impossible because there was nothing there to make it happen, and only a small narrow window. But the biggest thing that I've experienced is definitely doors opening and closing when I know that there's no one in here with the place locked up all the time. But I've had other staff over the years, say that they've gotten an eerie chill, feel like somebody's watching them. Sometimes you'll be looking in mirrors and you'll see shadows, but again, when there's no one else around.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't seem like it startles you much. It really startles your staff?
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it. Doesn't really faze me.
kind of friendly. I mean, they're existing, you're existing.
Exactly.
You're not bothering each other. Okay. Have you ever had any other paranormal groups in here to investigate?
We've had 2 other paranormal groups. Most recently, we had Glory Haunt Hounds. They were here over the summer, and they found a lot of useful information. And we had another local group about 4 or 5 years ago, and they had found things, but they didn't have as sophisticated equipment as Glory Haunt Hounds.
Okay. Wow. Okay, good. So since Poughkeepsie Paranormal Investigators are going to be here tonight, what is it exactly that you would like us to find for you or help you out with?
I'll be interested to see what your findings are compared to what the other 2 groups have found, because the past 2 groups have found different things. So
they've each found different things. They haven't found the same things.
Correct.
Okay.
And since Glory Haunt Hounds was here most recently, they found more stuff. But even again since then, I'll be sitting at the bar, and now I feel like somebody's watching me. I've seen shadows and mirrors, in broad daylight when there's no one else here. So.
Okay. So, but in your opinion, do you think your facility is haunted in any way?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
That's good. So, well, we're going to come in tonight. We're going to go through every floor and with our team, and hopefully we can get enough answers for you and some good evidence, scientific evidence, and present it to you, and it will help satisfy. Maybe we'll catch, who they are, and what they are, and why they're here, and satisfy whatever questions you may have.
Good.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
It's James Mulcahy. I'm the founder of Poughkeepsie Paranormal Investigators. I founded the group back in 2000.
And around what, do you stay in this area? Like, how far away do you go to do an investigation?
We travel throughout Dutchess, Orange, Putnam, pretty much wherever we're needed, but we tend to stay within the Hudson Valley. We definitely take a scientific approach to it, more technical. I do work with another team in P.P.I, which is more spiritual.
Are there different types of hauntings?
There are different types of hauntings. Many groups out there may categorize them differently, but I categorize them in 3. The first would be your residual haunt, which is similar to a playback or a broken record. It just plays over and over, does everything that it used to do. And second would be intelligent or interactive. That spirit is able to answer intelligent questions. If you ask it, how old are you? It's more than likely to answer that. And then your third would be your darker energy, more demonic, inhuman. I think a lot of people don't believe due to the fear of it. They just don't want to, believe that it's actually happening. A lot of people tend to fear what they don't know about, which is why we're here to help them feel more comfortable with it and, to educate them on it.
EVP session in the bar room, Jimmy and Jackie. Is there anybody in this room that wants to communicate with us? If there is, you can come up and talk right into this red light right here. You can whisper or scream. Or in this light right here that she's holding, just come up and tap it, that green light. Is there anyone in this room that used to work in this building? Or knows anything or is in the fire?
Me too, because that thing threw me off because I was sitting right next to it. And that means whoever did it, whatever did it, was right next to me. It was right next to me.
Anything?
thought maybe I felt it a little stronger over here. So far, nothing. I think something might have attached to him because he was over there just running around with that jukebox, and I don't think they're that happy that he.
You're on there, no worries on there. Oh, my bad.
It's a little stronger in here. Almost disorienting a little. This is the round. If so, make a noise. Is it colder in this room? Because I'm feeling like it's chill.
I think it's actually warmer, actually.
Is it? Because I'm feeling colder. Like getting that.
You get that goosebump feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely get that goosebump
In
feeling.
here. It's
Yeah.
like going a little bit up my head,
back, yeah.
But I could feel it. Yeah, up my back.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think I just.
You can feel free to come over to the screen light here, wave your hand in front of it, touch it, try to move it, do anything you have to do to give us an indication that you're here with us tonight. We traveled a pretty good distance to come and talk to you. Not sure if you're familiar where Poughkeepsie is, but that's where we come from. Took us a couple hours to get here to talk to you. Is there anyone that died in the fire? Any of the fires that were here? Did you get hurt?
Like I said, my name's Jackie, this is Brittany, and this is Jimmy. Do you think that you could tell us your name? Just come up to this red light. You can whisper, you can scream. I can hear you as soon as you talk into it. We just want to know your name, what happened to you.
You mean no harm, we just want to say hello. If you're present, my name is Brittany. Jackie's here, Jimmy's here, we all just want to say hi.
Can you open the doors like you do when Don is here by himself, please? Show us you can do that. What door is it that you open when he's here? Are you able to? Can you show yourself? We would love that. Again, we're here to talk to you. That's all we want to do.
There's a bunch of cool little games and lights in here. I'm sure you can find something to play with.
There's no need to hide from us. All we want to do is talk. That's all we want to do.
It's just the refrigerator.
Here, siren. Just in case we're picking it up.
It's a police siren.
Why do you like this place so much? Why do you remain here? The building's nice, really beautiful. But I wonder why you stay here. What's your purpose?
Did you feel mistreated in any way and want to show someone how, or tell someone how you felt?
So you basically just follow my light.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you know what? There we go. Now remember, we can see our own breath, so we gotta be very careful of when we're taking pictures and stuff. It's still high here too. But we'll see. We'll see if we could get a reading. We could just sit at this table and yeah, just see what happens. Everybody seated?
What's this room called? Banquet?
Yeah, the banquet hall or room or...
EVP session in the banquet room, Jimmy and Jackie.
Is there anybody present here in the banquet hall? If you are, tap the wall, move a chair. Say hello to the little red button that Jackie's holding.
If there's anyone here, you can come up, talk into this red light that I have right here. I can hear you in real time. Also, you can come up, tap this, put your hand right over this little green light right here. Make the colors go crazy.
I'm not sure if it's that water flowing on the side of the building here, the canal. It sort of sounds like chatting. Again, we're here for you. We're here to talk to you. All we want to do is communicate with you. We understand there's a lot of history to this building, and we just want to know a little bit more about it. Perhaps you can share everything you know that happened here. Can you come sit down with us and talk with us, please?
Are there any children in here? We heard some pretty tragic thing happen to some kids that used to work here. Some accidents that happened. You can talk to us, we just want to hear your story.
We really do not mean to intrude on you. All we want to do is talk. Please do not feel threatened by us. We come in peace. Can you please let us know that you're here by tapping on something? You have to come out and talk to us, please. Again, we do not mean to intrude on you. We do not mean to cause you any harm. All we want to do is talk. We understand this building is very, very old and suffered a few fire damages. We would like to know how many, if any, perished in those fires.
EVP session in the side entrance room where the light came on. Jimmy, Jackie, and Brittany. Is there anybody in this room who wants to talk to us? If there is, you can come up and talk right into this red light that I'm holding. And I can hear everything you're saying. Those are just cars passing.
Who's the one that's making these lights go on and off? Can you give us your name?
What was that?
What? Car horn?
No, like a... Did you just hit something against the wall?
I didn't touch anything. What did you hear?
It was like a little, like, bang.
That,
Yeah, it might have been that.
but I ain't touch it though.
Oh.
I don't know if my sleeve could have, but my sleeve wouldn't make a noise. Or, Matt?
No, it was louder.
I don't know. Because I have my elbow up like this. I have the camcorder, so I mean, the only movement that I'm making is left to right.
I'm not leaning against anything.
If you just made a noise, can you please repeat it to let us know that you're here?
Why is it that you do that? Why is it that you turn this light on and off? Is there a reason why? Do you want to be known? If that's the case, here we are. Let us know that you're here. I hear like a bzz, 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 but I think that's like refrigeration and stuff.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, could we direct you and come down so we get warm a little bit? Everybody up here for a reason.
Sounds good. We could swap off.
You're gonna have to say that again.
Yes.
You can also use the machine with the green light. You can push that to red. Any way you'd like to communicate to make your presence known. Make a sound. Time. You just need a little time. Isn't that right there by the K2? Or
Yep.
where is that?
It's over near Tom.
So
Now
it
it's coming
needs
towards
time.
me. Now it's
Do you-
over by you.
Do you need time to build? Pen.
Pen.
Yeah.
P-E-N.
You need a pen? We didn't bring a pen.
Well, I have a pen.
Oh, you have a
I
pen?
have a pen with me.
Mikey found one too.
Now we need paper. We need something to write on, a tablet or something.
Practice.
What do you want to practice?
Is this a message for someone here? Are you trying to say something to someone here, specifically? Anyone?
If you sit over there by Johnny, who's the gentleman talking to you, he can sense you there and he can read that you're there. So please get close to him and talk to him. Did somebody knock?
Yeah, I heard something over
I think
here.
that was my chair.
Oh.
I think.
Try, rock it around a little bit. Let me see.
I heard it too. I thought
No,
it was
that's
his chair.
No.
No?
Was that a thud?
Dylan was right
that
behind.
your
That was my
foot?
chair. That was my
It
chair.
was. It was a.
Alright.
That.
It was 3 knocks.
Well, I just heard his. I thought it was his foot or something on the floor.
What's the blue dot mean?
Did someone, is there another noise there that
Because I'm not moving.
I heard?
I heard
Just
the knock
before
again.
it said that. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Setting, huh? Setting. Hmm. What are you trying to say?
If you made the knocks, can you do it again, please?
You know, I could have swore I just saw like a light flash over there or something. I don't know with everything, sometimes there's just... I mean, that was the first picture you took, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any reason for a flash of light over there that
Nope.
I saw.
A lot of traffic. Y'all probably don't know anything about the cars and the trucks going by.
Does the noise bother you at night? Does the temperature bother you? Whether it gets cold or warm, are you concerned with that? Do you see this machinery in here? Did you used to operate it? Yep, sounded like it.
For what you meant.
You get anything on the picture?
Nope, been 3 consistently.
Okay.
Not a flicker or anything different.
Can you tell me what this machine used to do, please? How did you work it? Can you start it up for us, please? I know it probably went through the fire, but it probably still work if you try it.
I'd be willing to bet that there's some large belts that go across here. You ever have to replace one?
Dogs outside.
Yeah. Did you ever have to stick your hands in here and unstick these gears? I wouldn't doubt it. They push it up, they plunge that thing in, which probably forced the flywheel to go, which pulled the cable down. So they could, lift things by lifting them down.
Well, it had to be some pretty strong men that used to run this machine. Are you willing to come out and talk to us tonight, please?
See, oh, look at this. Is that a, yeah, it is. This wire went up over top, and all they had to do, this was longer, all they had to do was pull it down, which pushed that up,
Yep.
which put that plunger in that caused the motor to run. Were you a machine operator? Since you're here, can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us how old you were? Anybody walking? Oh, over there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Did you play here while Daddy worked in the mill? Yeah? Did you have a lot of fun? I bet you did. Did you have brothers and sisters? How many brothers and sisters did you have?
In this EVP evidence, an investigator asks the question, "What is your name?" followed by an intelligent response, "Jessica." Can you give us your name?
What's that?
What? In this EVP evidence, we captured some unknown knocking sounds.
Did somebody knock?
Yeah, I heard something already.
In this EVP evidence, the jukebox started playing by itself. We captured an EVP saying, "Didn't find me."
Our jukebox keeps going off. Is there somebody here playing the jukebox? We're not playing it. We didn't put any money in it. Did you do it? Did you do it?
I swear to God, I kid you not.
Can you turn it off, please? We're trying to listen to you.
Hold on, come back here. I'll just turn it off.
Hang on a second.
Sure you didn't see a shadow? I think that's it. No shadow. You didn't see that? You did. One right. It was like a...
Okay, are you done now?
Right here.
Okay, thank you for turning it off.
In this EVP evidence, we captured what sounded like a female humming.
Nothing at 13. Alright, John, play for about 5 minutes.
In this EVP evidence, we captured a female voice saying, "Is someone coming?"
I'm telling you. Because something happened. Because something happened.
In this EVP evidence, an investigator asks the question, who turned on the jukebox? We captured a male's voice saying, I did it.
Turn that jukebox!
Are you coming out to play?